In Bosnia, there is a small mountain village called Medjugorje. The name means between the mountains. In 1981, it was said that the Virgin Mary appeared to 6 children there. And since then, it has become a place of prayer, where countless pilgrims from all over the world have gathered. At first, the Vatican remained cautious. But in 2010, Pope Benedict XVI established a special commission to investigate, and in 2018, Pope Francis sent a permanent apostolic visitor to Medjugorje. Finally, in May 2019, the Vatican officially approved pilgrimages to this holy site. The Virgin Mary is said to still appear every month on the 25th. Giving messages that always emphasize faith in Jesus, prayer, fasting, repentance, and works of charity. Her words always begin with the tender greeting, "Dear children," and end with the expression, "Thank you for responding to my call." The following message, given to one of the visionaries, Mirjana Dragicevic, is considered one of the representative messages, where Mary's deep love and urgent appeal can be clearly felt. Dear children, I have come to purify your souls, to lead you to God. But how have you received me? At first, you did not want to listen to the words of the children I had chosen, and at times you were afraid. Yet most of you, deep in your hearts, accepted me and began to carry out my loving requests. But sadly, this practice does not last long. The reason is that wherever I and my Son Jesus appear, Satan also intrudes. Without realizing it, you allow yourselves to be tempted and led astray. Therefore, if you recognize that your actions are against God, stop immediately. Please, do not fall into Satan's temptations. Wipe away the tears that I shed as I look upon you. Look around you. What is happening? Gather your families together and make time to pray. Give thanks for the graces that God bestows upon you, and bear witness to one another. Do not ignore the poor. If you help them, God will greatly help you. And if you think of yourself as good and begin to judge others, then you are not in right relationship with God. Because I am your mother, I beg you do not do this. Dear children, there are secrets you do not know. And when the day comes that they are revealed, it will already be too late. Pray. There is nothing more necessary than prayer. I asked God to allow me to reveal at least part of these secrets to awaken you. But He said that the graces He has already given are enough. Yes, God has given everything. Dear children, what have you given in return? What have you sacrificed for Him? Once again I ask you, pray, fast, and when you fast, let no one know. When you do good works, also let no one know. And whenever you pray, reflect upon the messages I have given you. Thank you for responding to my call. Many people testify that their lives have been changed through these messages. One such person is Sofia Gamiz, who had not gone to confession for over 20 years. During a pilgrimage to Medjugorje, Sofia felt a deep call to reconcile with God. She returned to the confessional after 2 decades, laying down the weight of her past sins. She later shared that in that moment something profound happened. A heavy burden lifted, and she experienced a peace and freedom she had never known before. From that day on, her life changed completely. She rekindled her prayer life, renewed her faith, and her relationships with family and others were restored. Stories like hers are just one example of the many quiet but powerful transformations that continue to take place in Medjugorje. This message from Medjugorje is not only for the people of that village, but for all of us living today. Through prayer, repentance, love, and works of charity, we can draw closer to God. And along this journey, the Virgin Mary always walks with us, guiding us as a tender mother. So now, let us also respond from the depths of our hearts and joyfully answer Mary's call. If you found this message meaningful, please consider subscribing to this channel and giving it a like, so that more people may hear and be inspired by the words of Our Lady.